Right, we're here at a very historic day at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway as we are ready to announce Bakersfield Speedway at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. We have Scott and Chrissy Schweitzer, we have Kevin Harvick, we have Tim Huddleston here. Scott, I'm going to start with you. 79 years of history at Bakersfield Speedway, now coming to the dirt track. Take us through this whole process and what this all means to you.
Well, obviously 7 years ago when we lost Bailey, we changed. Our lives changed forever, and we really haven't had the drive and we did what we could to keep the Speedway open, so that's when we put it up for sale. We've had a couple of offers and went through the process, but Tim reached out to me about 1.5 years ago and then started the whole process with Tim, and we've been going back and forth, and he kept telling me when it's right, it's right. And you know, this season, after we finished the 2024 season, the time was right, and then we really got serious with him and came out here on a Sunday and toured the property. First time I've ever been out here, and Chris and I went home, and we knew it was right. So couldn't be more ecstatic of what the relationship's going to be and do for dirt racing, and be able to keep the history of the Speedway out here and take it to new things and do stuff that we were kind of bound to out there, and it's nothing but great things out here to be working with them, and it's given us a spark, and we're ready to get started.
So Kevin, Bakersfield racing in Bakersfield, I know means a lot to you, between Mesa Marin, Bakersfield Speedway, the Bakersfield Kart Raceway. What does it mean to have this opportunity to bring together dirt track racing here at Kern Raceway?
Well, I grew up a mile from the Bakersfield Speedway. Raced there one time. We had a great event there, and really when these guys started the conversation about this possibly happening, I was pretty excited because of the fact that you have their experience from the Speedway, you have the facility here that's tied into this racing complex, and I think for the racing community to have all this tied together is something that's going to be good for the racers and great for the town, which is what we all want. We want this to be great for the town, and the town to be involved in what we're doing and at the complex.
Tim, a year and a half ago, when you started this whole project with Kevin and taking over Kern Raceway, to where we are today now, standing at the dirt track with this opportunity, this has got to be just a whirlwind, but also kind of a dream come true, a dream you probably didn't know you had, right? So what does this all mean for you?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Stephen, it's been a legendary 1.5 years for us. Lisa and I, have spent a lifetime in racing. We met at the racetrack, raised our kids at a racetrack, and when we found out that we had no choice, that Irwindale Speedway was going away, we were looking for a new home. And we found it here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Been working with Kevin on it now for about 2 years. And I was actually out meeting with Scott and Chrissy about their track when we were able to pick up this track. And we stayed close and we connected. And I said, guys, we're going to come back together again soon. And dirt racing, I'm a fan of. But I don't know anything about it, man. I grew up with this guy out at Mesa Marin racing stock cars. This guy's got more dirt experience than all of us combined. So when we had all of our marketing power, all of the resources that we have to their great leadership on the dirt track side, this is going to be epic.
So Scott, I think I want to kind of wrap it with you. Tell me what the drivers can expect, because I think between Tim, Kevin, all of us on the team, we're going to make this thing big for the fans, but I think the drivers want to hear from you. What can they expect this year?
Well, we're definitely an IMCA sanctioned track out here, so that won't change, but you can already see they've started construction on the wall, and we got grandstands coming, talking about the pits. I mean, a ton of racing. We're able to bring 2 high-profile events with High Limits and the World of Outlaws, and it just shows the dedication of what we have to keep this thing going, growing it, bringing in new things that we couldn't do out there. So nothing but looking forward and can't wait to get started.